Good morning, Magicals. It's Monday. New week, great potential, an exciting new little reading that I thought I would do. Please just excuse my hair. It's having a feral day today, so, I'm just owning that and letting it do whatever it wants. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to do a new little thing once a week for everybody. It's going to be based on our zodiacs, and it's going to be time stamped. So it will be underneath. The timestamps, first word sounds like, will be in the description box below. Okay, guys, I need to make an announcement, and I need this to be really, really clear to you all. I'm not going to keep on doing as much admin as I am to get people to be watching the videos in terms of here are the links, follow this, follow that, follow the next thing. Okay, please. Just as an exchange of energy for the time and effort I'm going to be putting in, please just subscribe, because not only does it assist the algorithms and we get to help more people, but it also allows me to then not have to do extra admin so that everybody is aware that the reading is out. So you just subscribe and you hit the little bell. There's a little bell that's notifications, and whenever videos come out, you'll then be notified that I've put a video out. Okay, please just let's simplify things this year. I need to work smarter, not harder. Okay, right, guys, so this little reading is going to be really cute. Every week I'm going to focus on a different topic. Okay, and we're going to look at what each zodiac sign needs to focus on around that topic. Okay, so this week Akel Pritram's self-love oracle is going to be used. Right, here we go. And we're looking at this because the energy has been really hard. It's been funky. Tomorrow, I will be putting out the weekly energy read. Okay, I did one on Thursday. Sorry, hold on. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. It's funny because I drew the throat chakra this morning. And my throat's like, oh. Okay, I sound like a pubescent teenage boy. Okay, so what I'm going to say here is that it's about each of us focusing on what we need to as a star sign for that week to get us through everything. The energy read I will do tomorrow, but I just felt it was quite close doing it on Monday after Thursday. Okay, but normally that will go through on a Monday. All right. Okay, so we're going to get started. I have shuffled, but I'll just do a quick shuffle here. Let's draw a card. We're going to start with Aries. What card do we have for Aries? Okay, Aries. Your third eye chakra has come out, right? Self-devotion, ritual. Okay. So this week you're going to be called to be spending some time doing meditations, to be doing things that fulfill your soul. All right. I'm also hearing, though, although this is not a third chakra thing, in order for your third chakra, for you to be grounded enough to actually connect and stably and to really hear messages coming through and to activate that chakra, you do need to be grounded. So please make sure that there is a balance of that. It's vitally, vitally, vitally important that you ground yourself this week while you are working your third eye, because your third eye takes you to all over the place. Your third eye is about seeing the bigger picture, right? And what else is going to happen then is that you're going to you can get lost in fantasy. And as Aries, that's a bit tricky because you guys are very strategic, you're very practical, you're very making plans, doing this, doing that. So this is a week of devotion. And self-devotion is really about what's important to you in terms of devotion, not about what works for the collective. Okay, it's very important that you focus on, oh God, really? Monday morning feral hair. It's very important that you work on what is important to you in terms of devotion. But I'm telling you now, meditation will be huge in this. Okay, so that's a really big one for you guys to work with. All right. Okay, let's see here. Now we're going on to Taurus. Let's see what Taurus needs. Let's see. Crown chakra, acceptance. I am who I am. Okay, this is a big one. This has been coming up in my meditations and things quite a lot lately. Again, we work around the energy of the 8th year and being able to manifest everything that we want in this 8th year. But in order to do that, we need to be really good with who we are and where we are in our space. Understanding that acceptance is not defeat, it's a space of surrender, okay? Understanding that things can change when we change our mind and we make decisions to do that. So at the moment, it's about accepting and loving yourself as you are, understanding that it is not a long term thing, right? That you can change at any point to activate the growth and the motivation and the drive, whatever it is that you're wanting to activate. Those all stem from decisions, right? And that will then change where you're at in your space. I hope that makes sense. But this is your crown chakra, acceptance and everything. Crown chakra is drained by attachment. So be careful with what you're attaching to this week as well, that isn't going to serve you fully accepting yourself. Attachments to old stories, attachments to what other people think or say, attachments to belief patterning and programming. Okay, start looking at what you need to let go in terms of attachments around that this week particularly. Okay, right, so let's see what else. We're going on to Gemini. Let's see what Gemini comes up with. Right. I've just said surrender. Just said surrender and acceptance. Right. Sacral chakra, soul lesson is surrender. Okay. So you might face things this week that you find challenging. You might face things this week that you think are just like, oh, I don't want to deal with the admin, or things that don't necessarily go your way. Right. Please make sure that you're just surrendering and going with the flow. The moment you sit in resistance to anything this week, you are going to be in a space of prolonging. I'm hearing the word prolonging, what needs to just pass through. Okay, so please make sure that you are on board with this, that it is really just about sitting, and I've just said this in the literally in the Taurus one, with acceptance, with accepting self. It's understanding that we are not defeated when we surrender. We do what we can do in those moments, and then we just have faith that the rest will be taken care of, and that whatever needs to happen will happen. Okay, so a big week for going with the flow and just sitting with an acceptance of what is. Okay, so now we go on to Cancer. Ooh, I'm Cancer. Let's see what I got this week. What have I got? I shit you not, it's just come out again. This one actually flew out. So Cancer, us and Gemini, I have to take it. It flew out. I don't normally do that, but okay. We're also apparently sitting in surrender. So I've literally just said to Gemini now, they got exactly the same card. Again, going with the flow when things don't go where you want them to go, when things are not working in your favor. Understand also that when things aren't working in our favor, very often it is a protection from the universe saying, not for you, not at this time. Okay, it doesn't mean it's never going to happen. It just means not at this time. Okay, and the other thing I'm hearing very, 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 a lot of Cancerians being water signs, and a great carrier of, although we all carry divine feminine, I'm not saying we are special in that, but with our nurturing energy, this is, I'm hearing for Cancer specifically, when people are not showing up the way you want them to show up this week, surrender to it, but don't ignore the red flags, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so specifically for Cancer, if people are not showing up in our spaces the way we want to, surrender to it, accept it, but also don't be blind to any red flags that might be coming up at the same time. Okay, right, so Cancer, let's see. I can't believe we both got the same cards. It's crazy. Right. Okay, Leo. Heart chakra. Okay, heart chakra, this is the ritual is a healing connection. Right, so for the Leos this week, there may be heart chakra activations. You guys may have stuff that's coming up, unprocessed grief. There may be unprocessed heartache or loss that comes up this week. Or it could just be that you're needing to sit in your heart chakra in that space and actually ask what it needs from you. Okay, we really are going through a massive heart chakra kind of healing space just as a collective at the moment, because of the rise of the divine feminine and us needing to be not only nurturing but also receptive to that kind of energy. We are having to heal heart chakras. So I'm hearing particularly for those who have suffered heartaches and losses, etc. Please just spend some time this work, journaling, doing whatever it is you can to work around your heart chakra spaces. Okay, really, really important that you are nurturing it and you are giving it the attention and the love that it needs this week. Okay, that was a nice quick message for you guys. Right, now we're going on to Virgo. I'm just checking my notes because I do girl maths at the best of times and I can leave things all over. So funny.
Okay, this isn't going to apply to everybody, but if you haven't seen my Maitreya Energy page on my Maitreya Energy YouTube channel, I did a reading on Thursday last week, I think, about the current energy updates. What I want to say to you about this is I spoke about astral traveling. I channeled astral traveling. So for the Leos, right, I'm sorry this is a select few, but it's obviously out there for somebody to hear. For those of you who do astral travel and are aware of it, right, this chakra is your aura chakra that's coming up. Please be vigilant about taking extra care of yourself this week, drinking more water, getting as much rest as you can, because I'm being told that a lot of work has been done in the spirit realm at night. And also our higher selves are doing quite a lot of work just generally across the board in 5D. So if you are prone to astral traveling and you know that you do it, please make sure that you just take better care of yourself. Make sure that you're grounding yourself regularly, that you are definitely getting enough sleep. So if you're feeling like you're astral traveling, and some people do it every night, right? If you're feeling like you are astral traveling at night, please make sure that you go to bed a bit earlier, or just try and get in naps and things that, where you can in your space. Because I am hearing that this is going to be quite a tiring exercise if you don't. Okay, so that's for Leo. Hold on. No, that was Virgo. That was Virgo. Sorry. You see what I mean? My girl math sucks. Virgo. Okay, so now we're going into Libra. Okay. Your soul lesson is nobility. Okay. Or your aura chakra again. Now, let me put it back a bit. Sorry, there. I'm just shoving in your face like crazy. Okay. So, Libra, this is very much about you. I'm hearing claiming your power and your ancestry. They're talking to me about divine lineages around this. Nobility does not necessarily mean to be something that is negative and connected with arrogance. I'm hearing far more that this is actually about you stepping into your power, right? And claiming and they're saying to me, claiming your magic, claiming your divine limit. What is wrong with me this morning? Tongue tie. Your divine lineage, right? That is the nobility that you come from. We all have divine lineage. They're also saying very closely that this week you need to look at your connection to the divine, remembering that if you're having tough times and you're feeling like you're unable to do things or that you're not capable of certain things, they're saying remember that you are of us. You are made of the divine. So it is therefore a given that there is unlimited potential within you and unlimited capability within you. Because of your lineage. Okay, what a beautiful card. Oh God, I should have just stayed in bed this morning. What a beautiful card. Okay, so that Libra. Now we're going into Scorpio. I really hope I haven't missed one. I'll go back and do this timestamp. So if I've missed someone, then I'll pick it up. Okay, Scorpio. There's a lot of replication here. Okay, Scorpio. That's kind of weird. You've also got astral traveling. It's your aura chakra. That's so weird that two of the signs and two of the water signs have got duplicates. It's the water and the air signs. I've just realized that. So Gemini and Cancer got the same signs, and no, yeah, they did. And now Libra and Scorpio have got them. So air and water this week. Okay. Anyway, okay, sorry, astral traveling. If any of the Scorpions out there are astral travelers, I just need to say to you what I said to others. I'm hearing that it is going to be a very intense time for astral traveling. I'm hearing that we're doing a lot of work in that realm, okay? And they're saying to me that you guys just need to manage your energy, get more sleep, make sure that you are grounding yourself like crazy, like absolute crazy, okay? We're doing a lot of 5D work at the moment, and we are being required to step up into those roles at the moment. My gut feel around this is that there's something cooking in the ethers, and we're not having full access to what it is, or what we're not necessarily allowed to know exactly what it is, but it's out there. So all I'm going to say to you is, please make sure that if you know that you're astral traveling, just take care, because there's going to be a lot of extra work that we're going to be called to do on a soul level, higher self work,
shadow work, also all kinds of work. And I do hear that your part of your astral traveling now is also about healing the collective. Okay, so just make sure that you are working around that and taking care of yourself with that. Okay, right. Scorpio, Sagittarius. Let's do Sagittarian. Oh, Sagittarius. Healing, Ho'oponopono, right? They're calling for you to work around areas of forgiveness this week. If things come up to trigger you, look at where you can specifically figure out where you need to forgive in that situation. Okay, I'm hearing that all of your triggers will be around what needs to be healed around forgiveness, and that includes forgiveness of self. In fact, that's the most important aspect to work with. For those of you who don't know, Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian prayer of forgiveness. And just basically how you do it is that you set the intention. I am wanting to clear the energy of this specific, I don't know, the specific situation. So you and your best friend could have had a fight, for example, and you want to clear the energy around that. You say four lines. It's this easy. I'm sorry. You're taking responsibility for your part in it. Please forgive me. I would love your forgiveness for this so we can move forward. Thank you. Thank you for the lessons that have been learned from this. And I love you, because we end all with love. Love is the most powerful energy on earth. So we send love into the situation to heal it. Okay. So I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. All right. Those 4 sentences are actually the prayer of Ho'oponopono. So this week, please look at where your triggers are taking you, because I'm being told that you need to heal and to forgive in the trigger situations that come up this week. Okay. Right. Capricorn. Shuffle. This is one time I'm not taking jumpers. Blue. What's going on? The gift of knowing third eye. Okay. Right. The gift of knowing your third eye. This week is going to be a big week around intuition for you. Okay. As an earth sign, I know sometimes that's a bit tricky because your logic and your reasoning take over and your need for stability. But they're saying to me this week that it is hugely important that you tap into your intuition. So spend some time in meditation, spend some time connecting with nature, grounding yourself, but making sure that you are in a space where when messages come through, you are tuning into those messages and you are listening. Okay. I'm hearing that there will be messages of healing, messages of guidance. Trust your gut is what Spirit is saying to you through this. Okay, Capricorn, you guys need to be in tune with your intuition and you need to spend some time working on that. Okay, really, really important for this week coming up. I don't know if we're going to be having a challenging week or what's coming up, but we all seem to be having to self-care in like very different ways, but all around actively working at the same time and the healing that we need to do. Okay, right, Aquarius. I'm just sorry, I'm looking at the other cards because these cards, I've never used them and they're such beautiful cards. Okay, the gift of freedom, your root chakra. Okay, Aquarians, air signs. Right, you guys can really get lost in the thought processing. You can fantasize, you can daydream, you can do all of that. We've got a new moon coming up as well in a couple of days. Which means you're going to have to ground yourself in order to anchor in the seeds that you want to plant to manifest in this new moon. It also means that you're going to have to release what no longer serves you. But in order to do that successfully, you need to actually be grounded. We're also asking this week to look at the limitations, especially around this new moon that's coming up. They're saying to me, look at what is holding you back. Are there stories you tell yourself? Is there programming? What is going on that is holding you back in your space that you need to release in this new moon energy? Okay, what will bring you freedom in the ways that you desire it? That is where you need to be. Okay, it's a really important one this week, so please pay attention to that, guys. I do understand that as an air sign, it is quite tricky to get stuck in your head, but this is going to really have to, you're going to have to really require to be grounded here
and tune into your feels as well, and your gut feels, your intuition around this. Okay, but it's all about you letting go around this new moon around what no longer serves you. Okay, what is restricting you in your life? It can be anything. It can be your stories, your thought patterns. Is it people? Is it places? Is it jobs? What is it? And start actively working towards releasing yourself and working towards your freedom. Okay, that's a big one for you this week. Right, Pisces. Let's see what comes up for you. Astrology, interesting. Right, ritual is astrology or a chakra. So what I'm hearing very, very loudly and clearly around this card this week, it's going to be important for you to tune into the astrology of this week. We have got a new moon already that I know about coming up in the next couple of days. In fact, the reading will go out. But what I want to say to you is that I feel like this is a time to pay attention to the signs. Okay, and what I mean by that is. First of all, if you can get hold of horoscopes, see what's going on. Okay, but like really legit ones, like check out the people who are serious astrologers on TikTok and stuff like that. See what's coming up, right? Especially for Pisces, because there are astrologers out there. Pay attention to what is being said around the astrology this week, okay? But also pay attention to the fact that you have a new moon, and it's going to be, I've got this gut feeling that this new moon is going to be a serious cleansing space, okay? So tune into what's going on, and I don't mean that as in like intuitively tune in, although if you can, you can. But I'm saying, like they're saying to me, tune into, like actually connect in with people that can assist you with the astrology this week, okay? And find out what's actually coming for you guys. And again, YouTube, TikTok, all of those people have astrologers that work specifically with the different star signs, so you'll be able to get what you need from those people. Okay, have a beautiful week, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.